With the ever-increasing amounts of isekai shows coming out each season, it's hard to keep up with literally every isekai, even though I try to keep up with every isekai out there. You know how the Avengers are the same cinematic universe? Likewise, it seems that someone had thought of doing the same with the isekai genre. And to tell you the truth, that is a brilliant idea. Enter Isekai Quartet, a place for different isekai main characters to live in the same place, interact and talk about the experiences from their respective world. But why exactly is this a brilliant idea? Today I'm going to share that answer and also tell you why you should watch this show if you haven't already. But before I begin that, I would like to discuss what the problem of the isekai genre actually is. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. If you are new in the anime community, there are tons and tons of isekai animes where Truckun claims another victim's life or some ordinary human dies and goes to a parallel world. The isekai genre is so oversaturated that we all think that every new isekai show that comes out is isekai trash by default. But that isn't always true. We did have some amazing isekai shows like ReZero, Konosuba and Mushoku Tensei, which are globally accepted as great shows. We also have some hidden jewels like Grimgar, which a few people talk about on the internet, but that is a topic for another video. We as audience are getting so many trashy isekai shows that some of us are actually tired of this continuously never-ending trend. But what if I told you that more isekai is actually great? I am not telling that all isekai shows are great, but since it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon, a place where isekai protagonists meet doesn't sound a bad idea. Now I don't want to waste your time by explaining the plot in detail as many of you already know, but I will give a brief description of the show. The show starts off by showing the following characters in their respective worlds. Number 1. Momonga or Iron Soul Gown from Overlord. Number 2. The Konosuba cast. Number 3. Subaru from ReZero. Number 4. Tanya from the Saga of Tanya the Evil. Just to let you know, I actually haven't seen the Saga of Tanya the Evil, so please don't spoil anything in the comments, and also I'll be speaking less about it compared to others as my knowledge on it is a bit limited, so spare me for that. Anyways, it starts off by showing them in their respective worlds as I already previously mentioned, and a red button appears in front of them. So each of them carefully handles the situation, and I mean they handle it like a professional. Except Kazuma and his team, of course. They get transported. Isekai is one of my favorite genres in anime, and as I previously told, it will never die, it will just reincarnate. Isekai was once a niche genre, but due to a certain show, the popularity of it exploded, and now we get at least 3 to 4 shows each season, and if not more. Isekai Quartet is an anime original, and with 2 seasons already finished and the 3rd season already confirmed, it's safe to say that this show is here to stay, and we will probably continue to get more isekai characters in it. In the 1st season, the shows that I previously mentioned are there, but during the 2nd season, characters like Naofumi from Shield Hero got added, and we also got a tiny cameo from Seiya from Cautious Hero make an appearance, and he will probably appear more in the 3rd season. Before Isekai Quartet was an actual thing, fans theorized what would have happened if this and that character met and how they would have interacted with each other, and thanks to this show, some of those ideas became a reality. Let's take this clip where Subaru and Kazuma are talking about the experiences from their respective worlds.
異世界転生とか言ったらスタートからチートみたいなのあるじゃないですか。
We saw how Kazuma and got jealous of Subaru for having a harem, and you can't blame him for thinking that, now can you? If you know all the isekai girls who appear in this show, who would you say is your favorite isekai waifu? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The comedy of this show is a bit repetitive at times. In one of my previous videos, I offhandedly mentioned that comedy can get a bit repetitive at times if it isn't done right, and I think that applies for this. It's a bit hard to describe the comedic elements, but it is a lot, and I mean a lot, like sitcoms. The show to me personally feels like an extended cast of Konosuba, and that's probably why I enjoyed it so much. The comedy certainly does feel a bit repetitive, but most of the time that repetitiveness feels like a fluke, if that made sense. And on a side note, while everyone is enjoying the show, in my head I am wondering how the heck did Takahashi Rei manage to perfectly voice act Megumin and Emilia simultaneously. Though we didn't get to see many interactions between Emilia and Megumin, it sure must have been difficult to voice 2 characters from the same show. I love the chibi versions of the characters, just look at them. Aren't they cute? Overlord is my favorite character from Isekai Quartet, and there is no particular reason, but if I did have to say one, it would be how he has to keep up his tough act in front of the other Isekai protagonists and doesn't actually get to say how he got summoned as Iron's old gown, as he has to maintain his behavior in front of his subordinates, while others are casually just saying to each other, which is a bit sad. Studio Puyuakai was probably founded to animate this particular show, but this is all just speculation from my side. It seems that this studio specializes in chibi style animation, and Isekai Quartet is the only project they have taken so far, and they are doing an exceptional job at this. One of my complaints with the show so far is that they are not giving enough screen time to the characters from other isekai animes, which is a bit disappointing. In the second season, even though we did get to see Naofumi a lot, it wasn't even close compared to Subaru, Tanya, Kazuma, etc. And if the show continues in this manner, it could have a drastic effect on how it handles its newly added isekai characters. Apart from the big four, giving more screen time to the new characters is crucial if this show will succeed, but as it stands, it just doesn't have enough screen time for them, and I would like to see this get fixed with the third season. Also, since this is a world where different isekai protagonists are interacting with each other, I really would like to see Rudius from Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation get added to it, as he and Kazuma might become the perverted duo, and I would love to see that happen. And why not go ahead and add Rimuru from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and also some other trashy isekai. In my head, I'm just imagining this. Can you imagine the look on Masato from Do You Love Your Mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks when he gets transported to this isekai school with his mother? A person can hope, right? Now that would be really interesting. Isekai are getting so weird nowadays. Though with the second season just added last year, it probably will take some time before a new season is released, so I am thinking that it will most likely release either next year or in 2023. Anyways, that's all from me for this video, and if you have any questions, then let me know them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this, then go ahead and like the video and also subscribe to the channel to see more great content. Also follow me on Twitter and leave any ideas for upcoming videos there, and follow me on Instagram. As always, I'll see you guys next time.